Welcome this gorgeous day. This is Jeff. I'm in Schaumburg, Illinois, which is about 30 miles northwest of Chicago area. And I wanted you guys to take a look at what I did this summer. I've been a little busy on my tomato plants. If you just zoom out a little bit, I grew 3 really nice cherry tomatoes. They're actually Chadwick cherry tomatoes. And I grew them from the seeds of the plant last year. So I started growing these. I started growing them inside on April 25th from seed. May 25th, which is Memorial Day, I actually put them in the ground. And today is September the 20th. So in 5 days from now, that'll be 4 months in the ground and actually 5 months from seed. They've been growing. I want to show you over here some things that I used to get these babies to grow so high. I've got a compost bin here that I made. And what I did is just took a normal garbage can, put some holes in it because you need air, and I should have painted it black. I might do that before the fall this year to attract the heat. You want it as hot as possible. And then the other thing is you got to rotate it. Well, in order to rotate, it's not easy. Usually you use a shovel and it works tough on your back. So I decided to make this unit here with some wheels and use the magic invention of the wheel to help me out. The other thing I want you to show you is this is called compost tea. This is the magic juice. Twice a day I take this juice and I just throw it right on the plant. That is all natural organic fertilizer. Now I want to show you what else I put in this compost bin. We'll open it up here. I put all your vegetable scraps, but don't put any fruit scraps. Fruit will attract fruit flies, which you don't want in your compost bin. In here I've got straw, I've got sawdust, I've got all the dust and hair from my dog from my vacuum cleaner is really good. I got newspaper shredded in there. I got coffee grounds with the coffee ground paper. Another important ingredient is eggshells, which provides calcium and stops blossom end rot. So, if I would do this again, I would add, next year I'll add a second one of these, because reason being, you want this to cure. So in the meantime, I want to get another one going at the same time. So this one's curing, so I'm not really adding any more to it. So I put this lid back on. Back on my wheel and give it a spin. And just make sure the juice is dripping in my pan. Another thing I grew this year was some pepper plants. I've got some, these are red hot cherry peppers. They turned out really nice this year. I got about 5 plants. They turned out really pretty and they're good. Let me show you what else I picked this morning. I've got some Cubanella peppers I grew. All this I just picked this morning. A bell pepper. These are called Lemon Boy. I've never grown these before, and I wished I'd have grown more. These are absolutely fantastic. The meat is all yellow and sweet and juicy. The big plants that I have here, the Chadwick cherry tomatoes, they're quite large cherry tomatoes. So I've got hundreds of cherry tomatoes off of each plant. Last year I grew a plant that was 14 feet in height. It actually grew 14 feet with over 500 cherry tomatoes. This year, I measured yesterday, I'm at 15 feet 8 inches on my tallest one with a couple hundred so far tomatoes on each one. Something else I wanted to tell you is the soil prep. A soil prep is so important before you even start. While my plants are germinating inside in the cold months, I start prepping the soil. And I add mushroom compost. Mushroom compost is awesome for growing any kind of vegetables. I also mix that with a soil that I buy from Menards. It's rated by ORMI. It's an organic organization. And the main ingredient is blue algae and plankton from the sea in that soil. And I add that with the mushroom compost. And then I buy a bale of hay, also from Menards. And I spread the hay out on top to stop the blight coming up from the soil when it's water or it rains really hard. The soil splashes up underneath the leaves and actually causes blight on your tomato plants, which if it gets really bad, it can kill your whole plant. I do have a little bit of blight problem on the lower part, but as the plants have gone over the roof, they're getting now full sunlight of the whole day, and they're just exploding off the top. So, another thing I want to tell you, I use Epsom salt. I buy it in 8-pound bags. This is pure magnesium sulfate. Magnesium sulfate makes any plant grow really dark green and grow really fast. It says on here in fine print at the very bottom, for garden use. So it's not only used for soaking your aches and pains. You can use it for the garden. Another thing I use is organic Alaskan fish emulsion, which I forgot to bring the bottle around, but Alaskan fish emulsion will never burn your plants. I believe it's 5-5-5 nitrogen, phosphorus, and potash. However, I practically feed it the organic Alaskan fish emulsion almost every single time. Like I said, it will not burn, but look at the results. That's it for today. My name's Jeff again in Schaumburg, Illinois. Thank you for visiting and have a great day.